How to make 2022 a magical year. I have some ideas. Got my witch hat and I'm ready to make some magic. Hello my celestial friends! I'm Echo, the Saving Sorceress, and today I'm going to share some ideas on how to transform the mundane and turn this whole year magical. My first tip? 3 words. Water drinking game. I know it's not a revolutionary concept, but most of us don't get enough water in our day. I think it's great to have any reminder to stay hydrated, so I propose a drinking game. Every time I say the word so, take a sip. Honestly, one of my favorite things is to look for podcasts or YouTube videos where they're playing a drinking game and then just use it to increase my daily water intake. Get that good tasty water in my body so I can be nice and healthy. Might have taken a sip before I said the word so. Does that count? You know what? We'll just take a lot more sips. It'll be good. I feel healthier already. Let's make 2022 the year we all stay hydrated. I want to share with you one of my very favorite little activities that I do every year to try to add a bit of magic to my year. Something that, reminds me of all the good times that happened throughout the year, all the things I achieved, maybe things that I'll want to remember in the future. Maybe something historical, because honestly, we're living through historic times. Just any sort of thing that brings me joy, makes me remember, fills me with a sort of nostalgic feeling. I wanted to show you what I do to make that happen. You might be wondering why I'm holding up a pair of shoes. You have to give it to me. These are gorgeous, beautiful, shiny rainbow shoes. So, why wouldn't I hold them up? But I have a reason, I promise. This shoe holds my memories. These are little slips of paper, which I've written on with my rather horrible handwriting. They remind me of what happened this year. All the cool things that I've kind of forgotten about because I don't remember anything, honestly. What year is it? I don't know if you're feeling the same way, but it's kind of hard to remember that anything good happened lately over the past several years. In 2020, these were a lifesaver because looking through them on New Year's Eve, I was like, I forgot that good things happened this year. 2021 was at least an improvement on 2020. To some extent. But it's still awesome to have something that I can look back on. It's sort of like a diary, but I feel like most people don't sit down and read their old diaries again. These are the highlights. So let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot that I made a cool little cushion for my shoe bench right near my front door. I wanted a place to sit that was sort of comfortable, and I made it myself because that's what I usually do. It saves me a lot of money. I actually made it out of cushion foam and cabinet liner. I wanted it to be easy to clean. I had totally forgotten that I made that this year. In January. I've been using that ever since and I love it. Oh yeah. I've been trying to clean out my bedroom lately and it's been kind of rough, but I forgot that I'd gone through a whole lot of the magazines that I've been saving for literally years. I'm the saving sorceress, I save. I think that's been established, but I don't probably need to save every magazine I've ever had for the past 15 years. So it was good to go through them. I cut out the things that I think I can use for scrapbooking or for making collages and cool articles that I hopefully will read one day. These aren't big things. They don't have to be big things. They're just little things that make me happy. Oh yeah, here's when I filmed my first YouTube video in September. That's a good memory. It was rough because I didn't know what I was doing, honestly. I'm still learning, but it was just a really cool experience to finally get to do this. I've been thinking about doing it for so long, and it's nice to actually have started this. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot that I made that dress form out of duct tape this year. It feels like it took forever. I might have started it last year, but I finished it this year. I am super proud of that. I've already used it to make some things, and I can't wait to make more. And I will definitely be filming a video soon on exactly how I did that and some tips to make one for yourself and also what to avoid, because there are some things you'll want to avoid. But I'm really proud that I actually succeeded. And of course, this one's all about my friend's wedding. You know, the one I made the capelet for in the video that I did a few weeks ago. The wedding was beautiful and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Everybody ended up using their capelets because it was pretty chilly, so that made me feel good. And it was a delightful and beautiful experience. I forgot all the good things that happened in 2021. That's why I'm so glad I have this. And I'm definitely going to start one next year. It's my favorite thing to start it at the very beginning of each year and then keep adding as cool things happen, as happy things happen. I mean, even if I have a good day, if you do something cool at work, if you end up running into an old friend, I think all of these things are memory worthy. Looking back through them on New Year's Eve is my absolute favorite. It's a great way to look back on the past year and celebrate what's coming next. One thing I started this year is my Depop shop. All your old fashions are back in style now. You might as well sell what you still have lying around. I'm not out here trying to make a bunch of money. I really just want to make space so I can get some new clothes that really work with my favorite styles and so that I can make my own clothes and fit them into my closet. I might need some help with that. But honestly, having more space in your closet and in your life is pretty magical. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses, or whatever that sort of equivalent is for you. I mean, just enjoying a few moments outside, between getting into your car for work or getting out of it after a long day, just stop and take a breath for just a second. Take a look at the sky, pick a cloud and decide what shape it is. Do the things that you would do when you were a child. I think it's just important to be present in the moment sometimes, and I think we forget that a lot. To just embrace what we have all around us. Or if you don't really want to go outside because it's too cold, like me most of the time, enjoy your indoor plants. Take a moment to look at them, smell them if they have a scent. The ones that you should be sniffing at least. That basil makes me hungry. I think, not just watering and caring for your plants, but actually enjoying them. It's just an important part of noticing the good things in life. So tasty smelling. If you live in America, 2022 is an election year, and I know that's a huge downer for most of us. So, here is my tip to staying above the fray. Don't listen to uncertain news. I know a lot of places will report things like, this person is thinking about voting for this. This person is considering doing that. This person would like to propose this. None of that matters. What matters is actions. I mean, sure, it might give you an idea of what kind of person that political figure is, but actions matter. Not what people say, but what people do. So when you're looking at news reports or anything else, make sure you're keeping in mind what people have actually voted for, what's actually passed. Don't get lost in the little things, because that'll stress anybody out. We don't need to spend the whole year being on pins and needles because someone might do this or someone's thinking about doing that. Keep hold of what's real and try to forget the might-haves and the maybes, because for most of us, it's just too stressful and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't mean anything. I think it's good to stay, relatively aware of the world around you and what's happening in your area, in your country, and everywhere else really. But what's happening is not what might happen, what people are considering, what people hope for, especially in the political arena. The little things are not your job. It's their job. It's important to stay aware of what's going on, but don't get lost in too many details. I know the past few elections have been stressful, but we can do this. Not getting bogged down in all of that political news, that's magical to me. And propagating. I mean, that's real magic. You take a plant you already have and you make a new one. I will share just how I do that in my next video. Let me know down in the comments what you plan to do to add a little bit of magic to your life next year. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love it if you would add a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos like this, all with a witchy spin. I will be back next Thursday with a brand new video, so see you soon. Ooh, see you in 2022! And remember, my celestial friends, save whatever happy memories you can hold in your heart. Be kind to yourself and to the universe, and try to add a little bit of magic wherever possible to your corner of the world. Bye. And Happy New Year! Gonna make some changes. I'm turning over a new leaf. I hope it doesn't have a caterpillar on it. Ah! Share some ideals. Happy New Year!